What's up, fellow programmers, and welcome to fourth Python tutorial. And in this video I'm going to talk about Python operators. So what are operators? Actually, I'm going to show you a picture over here. It is an example of arithmetic operation. As you may know, addition simply adds the number, subtraction subtracts the number, multiplication division. And what is modulus? Actually, modulus gives us the remainder of something like, let's say, 10 modulus of 4, that is 2, because the remainder we get while dividing 10 by 4 is 2. And quotient is what we get in the quotient while dividing. And exponent is like square. You can use 3 to the power 5 as in the example, that is to the power. So that is the arithmetic operators, and I'm going to show you it in use first. I'm going to open the IDLE. Sorry. I already showed you that this shell can be used as a calculator, so I'm going to use all the operators over here. Let's say 15 plus 2 equals to 17. That's a simple addition. 2 equals 13. That's a subtraction. 15 times 2, 30. 15 divided by 2 equals to 7.5. Now we are going to talk about this modulus over here. Let's give it a number that gives a reminder, like let's get 10 divided by 4, 2.5. I mean modulus 10. Modulus is a percentage sign. We get 2 because 4 times 2 is 8, and we get the reminder 2. And similarly, we have the quotient over here. Let's give it like 50 divided by 4, and we get the quotient 12. Of course, on the right side, as you can know the quotient over there, and let's say the exponent. Of course, the exponent is like 3 times 5. 3 to the power 5 is 243. 2 to the power 2 is 4. 3 to the power 3, sorry, that's 3 times, is 27. So similarly, these are the basic operators, arithmetic operators that are used in Python. Similarly, there are many comparison operators, as you may know. Comparison operators are actually to compare the numbers, but I'm going to show you something over here. Let's say we are declaring a variable over here, a equals to 12 and b equals to 13. How to check if these both numbers are equal to each other? We have already discussed that this equal sign is only to operate, only to assign, not to say that this is equal. So in order to check whether a is equal to b, we are gonna type equals to double times. Equals to double times means if the values of two operands are equal, then the condition becomes true. But in this case, 12 is not equal to 13, so it's going to return on false. So let's say b equals to 12, and then a equals to b. Now this is true because a equals to 12 and b equals to 12. So this was for equals to. Similarly, for not equal to, let's say, okay, num1 equals to 2, num2, num3, whatever, num3 equals to 4. So how to check these numbers are not equal? There's another operator that is, let's say, num1 is not equal, exclamation is not equal to num3. Is it true? See, it is true. It gives us that value. So this is not equal to, and this is equals to. So now we're going to compare the values, which one is greater than which. So we already know just by looking that number 3 is greater than number 1. So let's just say number 1 is less than number 3. It is true, 3. So number 1 is less than number 3. This is true, and this sign is used to determine this is less than, and actually there's another sign, number 1 is greater than number 3. This is false. So this is less than, this is greater to. So these are another two operators. Similarly, there are greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. So For greater than or equal to, it's greater than or equal to, so it comes in sequence. Greater than or equal to number 3, it is false. Similarly, we have less than or equal to, which is number 1 is less than or equal to the sequence again. Number 1, it is true, it is less than or equal to number 1. So that is another operator. Similarly, you can we use it for, you know, if else as well. It is quite used in if else. We do not directly say that number 1 equals to number 2 just to return the value true or false. We use in different things. So that is the operators we're talking over here. This is just the basic operators. There are some logics over there as well, and or, which I'm going to talk in upcoming videos. And thanks for watching, guys. If you have any problem, please leave it in the comment section below and subscribe.